Good morning, everyone. Let's have our second worksheet of how to break the procrastination cycle this morning and obviously have our coffee together. So, what I'm going to share with you here is the second part or a second worksheet that I've created for myself. Yesterday, the one was this like a table where we worked through. If you haven't done it yet, please go and find the video. Today we're day 5 of my 30 days of overcoming my fear of filming myself. So let me share my iPad screen with you. And okay, so this here is the sheet that I've created for myself when I was stuck in this procrastination cycle. So we did this one here yesterday, the deliberate decision protocol. I call it is because we deliberately decide once we're conscious, once we're aware of our procrastination, and we go to this very moment where we make this decision to procrastinate. So here, this sheet I created for me to do in the morning, because sometimes it's not easy, and it's not easy to make the decision that will lead us to our desired outcome, right? So I've created this whole with this whole short-term mood repair versus my long-term desired outcome. So let's just work through this together, and you can use it whenever you feel that this is hard for me. I know I don't want to procrastinate. I know I want to do the thing that I need to do, but I know I'm tempted to procrastinate. And this sheet makes it really easy because, yeah, let's just go into it together. What's my desired action today? So here you put in your date. So today is today is the 22nd of November. Okay, this doesn't work, so let me just get rid of this and let me choose a different color that's kind of very pink. So what's my desired action today? So let's say working on my workbook, the one I talked about. So I've created some of the pages and I started on the cover, but it cost me a lot of willpower to do that. So let's just work through that on that example. And again, if you would like to have this document, send me a message on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on Facebook, or wherever you find me online, or at gwen@goalsninja.com, and I'll send it right over. So what's my desired action today is to get ahead with my workbook. Okay, so I want to get ahead with my workbook. I could have written that more specific, but I just leave it like that. So what's the long-term benefit for me is again, I don't know what it is today. So I feel good when it's done, but the long-term benefit is I have this workbook that I can that you can use. But the benefit for me is I have the workbook that I can work through it, but it's also something that will help my business because I can give it to my clients and my clients can work through it, and it'll make it easier for my clients to attain their goal. So it'll make my clients more happy, clients more successful, and good for my business. Okay, so and I look at what are my current moods. So my current moods, let me zoom in here. So if I think about, and the important thing is my mood concerning the tasks that I need to do. So it's not my overall mood. My overall mood is quite good. I'm having a cup of coffee. I'm sitting here with you. So if I think about the workbook, I feel kind of a little bit overwhelmed because it's so many pages and I don't have a clear structure in my head yet. I also feel nervous and I feel rather exposed in putting the method I've only used on myself and on a few clients to really put it out at this scale. Yeah, I also maybe feel a bit critical, but of myself, like, is it really good enough to be put outside? So those are the emotions I feel at the moment. So I've marked those. And what's my current mood repair strategy? So what will be my strategy? I would keep busy with other things. I would probably go shopping. I would go to the gym, which is a good thing. But I also would rather work on other things, do other things like clean my email inbox. So clean my emails, spend time on LinkedIn. Or do some kind of, or read the book that I'm reading, read book. So those would be my current mood repair strategies. And again, they're different for everyone. And we all are in different places. We all procrastinate with different things. So it's very important not to be judgmental about this, but just take it as it is, because none of our habits are good or bad. Sometimes it's just a matter of timing. Of course, if you go all the way towards alcohol and drugs, and they're obviously always bad, but the whole thing here is we're looking at the normal things that we all procrastinate with. Yeah, so my thought was, I need to cut this out, but I'm not going to edit this out because I want this to be real. And just yesterday I got a call from somebody who went to King's College with me. I've never spoken to her before, but she called me, says, "Oh, I'm so glad you're making those videos. It just popped up on my LinkedIn and it helped me so much." So this is, and you know who you are, I'm leaving this in for you and for all of us who are struggling to create video content. Okay, so and now this is my design flaw, is because this would be the next one and only then this. So the desired long-term goal of my future self. So my current moment and my present self is I feel like doing other things than working on this workbook. So I want to do everything but work on my workbook. Everything but workbook. Okay, so well, here I wrote procrastinated action. So I actually don't do this. So what I put in here is that what I want to do is work on workbook. Okay, so if I work on my workbook, how will this progress towards my desired long-term goal? And this is really, if I finish my workbook, what will happen? That means I can have it printed, I can put it on Amazon, so I can, it gets done. It's a complete tool for myself and my clients. Okay, and when it's done and it's a complete tool for me and for you and for my clients, then I can have it printed and put it on Amazon. Okay, so how will that lead me towards my long-term goal? That means I can help a lot of people and it will get me one step ahead in building a sustainable business for myself. So build a business. Yes. So, and then we go to the next step. And this is just to really connect in our heads that the task we're doing now is leading to somewhere where we want to get. And it doesn't have to be like the workbook is something I really want to do, but often we procrastinate stuff that just has to be done. And if we don't do it, it will have a long-term negative consequence, like doing our tax returns or doing accounting or, I don't know, cleaning windows. Well, yeah, or any of those tasks. But you can do it with any of those tasks, because if you don't do your tax returns now, at some point, the government will come and they will make sure you pay your taxes. So you can work through that. So it kind of gives you the freedom to go on living your life. So now we go to the next thing, and that is something that has helped me a lot. And that are ridiculously tiny tasks. So what are tasks so small that it's easy to do them? So for example, if we take the workbook example, is open laptop. Then open Photoshop. The next one would be create new A4 file, because I'm in Germany, so I'm creating it in A4. And then decide on page. Decide on what page. Yes, so you get my point. It's really that small. And write page title. Decide on font. Oh gosh, decide on font. And so you see, you can just go through that in really, 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 really tiny steps. Yeah, so this is the whole document, and it has really helped me a lot to do that, because it's those tiny steps and what I can do, those tiny tasks. And what I can do is I can, mark them off as I go along, and I can tap myself on the shoulder and say, yes, this is one small step into the direction of my desired long-term goal. And doing this, yes, it's a little childish. It might be a little gamification, but it's the little bling that I give my brain of dopamine. Yes, I did something. And it's easy. I open my laptop so many times a day. So this is easy to do. Open Photoshop is easy to do. Those tiny steps should not take you a long time. None of them. And maybe here, decide on font. Yes, I can play around, but once you get started, you gain momentum. And then once you start, it's so much easier. It's similar to what BJ Fogg does in his really awesome TED Talk, where he tells people is, I don't want you to floss all your teeth. All you do is you decide to floss one single tooth. And hey, when you have the floss in your mouth, it's really easy to floss all your teeth and not just one of them. But the inner hurdle that you have to flossing all your teeth will go away once you've decided to just floss one, and once you have the floss in your mouth. So thank you so much for watching today. Tomorrow we will do something actually not that different. Is the task, the analysis sheet that I have created yesterday, and we will work through that, and I'll show you how to use it. So see you tomorrow, and enjoy your coffee. Bye.